Good morning, beautiful people. 17th April, Friday. Have you ever been pained by evils that have never happened? I'm Sushil Bhatia, life coach, trauma coach, and global trainer. In the words of Thomas Jefferson, how much pain they have caused us, the evils which have never happened. Friends, our mind, which is both extraordinary powerful and extraordinary vulnerable, is capable of imagining and manifesting both the best and the most evil. Let's take a scenario. You are sitting down, just idle. Thoughts are coming, as they do most of the time. I have to buy vegetables. Don't forget medicines for wife. Boss told me to ring him up. If I don't, he is going to shout at me. And then if he shouts, I'm going to shout back at him. What does he think of himself? I'm not going to spare him. And so on. So, when the mood is spoiled, your blood pressure may be rising, and all kinds of negative thoughts are coming into you, spoiling your day. Right? But in fact, as you will realize, nothing of that sort has happened. It is only that our mind is imagining things. Let's take another real life example. You see your girlfriend talking to another boy. She has not messaged you for the entire last night, you remembered. In the evening, when you go back to check her status in the WhatsApp, you find her DP is missing. You are sure of another man in her life and that she's blocked you. And you start turning and twisting in your bed. In any case, you cannot sleep. But the next morning, when you check back on the status, she comes back with a new DP. She was probably busy finding a new DP and not new boyfriend as you had imagined. And maybe she couldn't send you the message last night because there was an internet problem. There's a saying, mind is a good servant but a terrible master. And remember, mind is a machine designed to produce thoughts depending on what you feed it with, depending on what kind of thoughts you feed your machine with. As the saying goes, as you sow, so shall you reap. आप जैसा बोएंगे वैसा ही काटेंगे. अगर आपने बबूल का पेड़ लगाया है तो उसमें से खजूर कहाँ से होगा या आम कहाँ से होगा. So, how do you avoid the negative thoughts? As he said, your mind is a machine which produces outputs depending on what kind of inputs it receives. So feed your mind with positive thoughts, love, passion, gratitude, and if you feed your machine called mind with these kind of positive thoughts, it is bound to produce the positive thoughts only. My Dadaji used to say, Khali dimag, shaitan ka ghar. So keep yourself busy in something or the other and definitely engage yourself in a positive work. Use your mind, not let the mind use you. How do you know your mind is forcing its own agenda on you? Well, you look back at your stories, your events, and you will soon realize if you are feeling anxious, worried, frustrated, angry for no visible reason, and especially for the events which have never happened, it means our mind, your mind, is playing evil, dirty games with you because you have not developed the strategy to feed your machines with the correct input with the correct ingredients, and you are leaving your machines idle for so much of time that it has got its own ways of producing the evil outputs. So, the bottom line is, remember, don't get yourself pained by evils which have never happened. Don't get pained by conversations which have never taken place. And be sure to wait before you declare your girlfriend or your love a hostile one if you don't see her DP for some time. Okay, I finish here and I'll wait for your feedback. My contact details are there on the screen. Take care. Bye bye.